Fight Night StarCraft Arcade Edition. Featuring some of the top players from around the world, with big prize money on the line, who will go home the StarCraft champion. This is Fight Night.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of Fight Night here at ESGN TV. It's day 2 of our arcade edition of StarCraft 2 Fight Night series, and tonight it gets real. We're going to be playing Snipers Pro Mod with the same 8 players you saw yesterday, but different teams. Who's going to come out on top? You'll find out right after you take a look at yesterday's highlights.
And it is the arcade edition, non-standard maps.
MVP and Grubby, of course, will be playing Protoss, and Nesty and Sokka will be playing random. Big run by for Nesty. This might actually hurt the Grubby MVP team. It's going to be a very tough battle for Sokka and Nesty.
They can now force a fight pretty handily, and here it comes. The Guardian Shields are activated, just 2 Colossi versus 5. Time Warps being laid down. The Warp Prism actually being used to help bring in reinforcements from the north side during this fight, and this fight just looks like it's going so well for Team Grubby.
Yeah, exactly, and I feel like Sokka and Nesty will have to tap out anytime soon. Now, Pro's being slaughtered. Third base is about to fall, and 5 Colossi still standing. 3 Immortals, GG being called, and Grubby MVP takes the first game.
Select with Hasuabs versus Stefano in White Rock. Well, he's actually pressing up into this ramp by the 4th base here. Some blinding clouds slowing this army down. Queen's dropping the transfuses. He does have the Mothership Quarter recall, but he needs to be very careful with his posturing. And those Locusts are really chewing apart this army. He can't push through those Spine Crawlers. I like the way that White Rod has split the Swarm hosts up to not only defend his expansions, but flank the army if he manages to get a good position on that.
Great Storms going down on the Corruptors. White Rod slipping up a little bit, well, a lot of it, and GG being called.
Able to overpower the mass static defense army.
So let's meet the players who will be appearing on this series of Fight Night StarCraft Arcade Edition. Grubby, Soke, Hasuabs, MVP, Nesty, Stefano, White Ra, and Select. So here are the rules for StarCraft 2 Fight Night Arcade Edition. 8 players will play in Blizzard's free-to-play arcade in the StarCraft 2 engine. Each round, teams and players will be randomly selected by the heartless ESGN wheel. At the end of the round, each player who wins receives 250 points, while each losing player receives minus 100. At the end of the 4 rounds, the highest 4 players advance to a single elimination bracket, where they play normal StarCraft 2 for a prize pool of $2,000.
So last night was a lot of fun, but tonight will be incredible because we're going to do it pickup style. After we have the wheel determine the 2 captains, they're going to choose the rest of their team. Let's turn it over to Nathanius and Harston, who are waiting at the wheel.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Wheel of Destiny, where I, Nathanius, and Harston shall be deciding who the captains are for tonight's round 2 of the ESGN TV Fight Night Arcade Edition for StarCraft. We're playing Snipers Pro Mod tonight, and, well, Harston, anything to say before we spin the wheel and pick our captains?
I think my team is gonna win, regardless of who I'll get. So I'll start as well. Let me do that properly.
Getting close.
I think it's gonna be White Ra. Yes. White Ra. So it's gonna be my first Protoss brother. Of course, a winner. White Ra, you can come to my side. Nice. So your turn to spin the wheel and get the first loser.
Well, man, I'm bad at this. All right. All right, Hasuabs. Welcome to team going to win it all. No worries.
All right, Wydra, we have to pick a team of winners. Who do you want first?
So you know in Germany and we need Germany support. We choose soccer.
Solid pick, Wydra.
That's a good pick. I will go for Grubby.
So now time for Korean support. We choose Select.
Okay, so 3 guys are left, Nesty, MVP and Stefano, and I go for MVP.
So and of course we not forgot our friend and Stefano.
Come over, Nesty, to the winners team.
All right, White Raw, you got first pick. What do you think of your team?
I think we have amazing team and a team fighting, and I think we won.
It's a best of 5. How many games are you going to drop, especially with the killer Sokka?
We won 3-1.
3-1. All right, well, strong words. Hasuabs, we need to give you a mic so you can talk. Yeah,
Thanks.
All right, so you got second pick, but you also have the Koreans. What's your opinion on your team?
Well, I think we have a good team. It's going to be a little bit difficult with the language barrier, but I'm sure if we guide MVP and Nesty before the game, they know exactly what to do, and then their skills will shine. And of course, we got Grubby as a backup. He will do the dirty work and lead us to victory.
You know, Grubby actually knows the game, I think, the most out of all of you in depth, so you can probably tap into his knowledge a little bit, don't you think?
Well, yeah, maybe he knows a little bit of it. I think none of us is really familiar with it yet, but we will figure out the best way and just give our best, yeah.
Well, you better do it quick. What's the series score going to be?
3-2 in our favor.
Ah, really confident showing here from Hasuabs. Well, good luck, both gentlemen. And we're going to hand it back over to Nathanius and Harstam at the commentator's desk.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the ESGN TV Fight Night Arcade Edition. I'm Nathan Nathanius Fabricant. With me commentating is Kevin Harstam DeConing. And we're going to talk a little bit about Sniper's Pro Mod, the custom map of choice for tonight's festivities.
Yeah, yesterday we've been playing Micro Macro, and today Sniper's Pro Mod, a game I'm very excited about. I actually played a bit myself earlier on the day, and it seems I've never played it before, but it's a ton of fun. I played a bit with the players, talked some strategy, and it seems like my team has quite a good clue of what to do about it. But I think we're gonna first have a little interview with one of the experts on your team. And that's gonna be none other than Manuel Grubby Schenkhuizen.
What's up, gentlemen?
Yeah, I'm doing very fine. How are you? What do you think of Sniper's Pro Mod? Have you played it a lot? We call you our expert, but are you actually an expert?
I'm not really a resident expert. They're just paying me to be. No, they're not paying me. And I'm not an expert. Basically, I've never really played the game all that much. I just played a little bit yesterday and today. I agree with you. It's really fun. I just want to explain really simply the winning conditions. You've got 4 snipers on each team, and I think everyone knows how to handle a virtual gun. And basically, the winning conditions are twofold. Either you capture 3 flags and your team wins a round, or when the timer runs down from 12 minutes and there's 0 on the clock, whoever has the most points. Now, capturing a flag is 10 points. Scoring a kill is 1 point. So capturing the flag, we have this in many shooter games. It's going to be the main objective. But getting some kills in will help a lot with the score as well.
Yeah, all right. When you played the practice games, I played myself a few. Normally, would you get to the 3 flags that you need to capture, or would it be dependent on the score?
I think the vastly unexplored area of the game is still how is the strategy going to get built up? Because you can, I think if you play very defensively, like Italy in soccer, maybe there'll be very few points scored, and it'll be a real war of attrition. But if you take some, you take some risks and you try to get the flag and really take it home all the way, that could be a strategy as well. So it remains to be seen. It's a best of 5, so depending on how the score is going, teams may choose to adapt their style.
All right, it sounds really interesting. So I think we're going to be throwing to an interview with some of the players, Dan. So thank you very much for speaking with us, Grubby. And, well, take it away.
All right, White Raw. So let's talk a little bit about your team. Who do you think will be the most important player?
Soki, I think he have a good experience, and but most interest fact. We have team play, and we already now talking about our strategy. We play aggressive or like safe. So we think show very interesting game. And I want to told what this is use map setting map is amazing. We play and so fun.
You know, you have Sokka, who's really good at this game. You also have Select, who's a former Dota player. What do you think about him?
Of course, it's our team and Select bring to us, I think, important frags.
And any comments about Stefano as well?
Stefano have experience macro, and of course he can play bad.
All right, well, good luck in your match, Lex.
Thank you.
All right, Stefano, what do you think about your team? What do you think about being picked last?
I wasn't picked last, I was picked the one before last, and it was quite a relief when I saw that Messi was the last one, because it's like being at in high school again, being the last one, the nerd, nobody wants me. But this time it's my time to shine. I have the same team as last time, besides Select, which got replaced or got in the team. I think we can do very well. We got a good team cohesion. There's Sokka who knows quite well the game, so he can tell us what to do and be the captain.
That's right, and I think it's an opportunity for you to get redemption for the previous round, yes?
Yes, I would appreciate a victory now, because it's hard being in the negative. I don't really care about winning or losing, but just knowing that you're minus 100 points is quite tough.
All right, well, I think you guys will do it. Good luck.
Thank you.
So, Sokka, seems like as first pick, there's high expectations upon you. How do you feel you're going to deal with the pressure?
I don't know, quite well. I mean, nobody's probably very good at this game, but I feel like we've got a good shot. They should also have some communication problems, which we have a bit so. I think it was very smart picking up Select first. So either when we get the Koreans, he can translate, or like if the other two Koreans are there, it's probably a bit harder for them to discuss strategy and the intricacies of the game. So that's a big point in our favor, I think.
What makes you so damn good at this game? We saw you playing some warm-up games and you just shit on everybody. Why is that?
I don't know. I don't know really. Maybe played some Bloodline Champions for a bit, but nah, it's also not too similar. I don't know. Maybe the point and click, you know, the type something, where all those things come up and you have to. Yeah, I don't remember what it was called. Or yeah, but anyway, I played some of that. Like it's quite a couple of years ago, but you just gotta kill quick, like click quick, kill quick.
Reaction time is all it needs. Good luck, Sokka, and I think you guys will pull it out this time. Go. So, Select, I think your team is pretty stacked. Not only do you have Sokka, for people who agree that he is the best, but also because the Koreans can't talk with the non-Korean speakers, and they stole you away. What do you think?
That was really nice playing by Whitewall when he's picking teammate. And as I said in the interview, these Koreans, they don't play arcade games. So I think, yeah, that's the advantage we got. So they should be wondering what they are playing. It's also because it's not in Korean, it's English version, right? Yeah. So yeah, we have a good chance.
You also have played Dota 2 in the past. You feel like your skills will shine here, your individual micro?
I think it would shine also for Warcraft 3 players, because there are a lot of abusing with the vision and observer ward, and this sniper map has an observer ward, and you need to know how the vision work and how you can hide behind the bush, gentry. Yeah.
How easy is it gonna be?
Pretty easy.
Good luck, man.
We'll be right back with Fight Night.
Harston and I will be seeing everything, including you. Fight Night. Every night is Fight Night. My favorite food? Spaghetti, with a side of Fight Night. Excuse me, waiter. Could you please bring me your finest bottle of Fight Night? It ain't much if it ain't Dutch. Just watch. It's Fight Night, bitches.
We hope you prepared for more Fight Nights. Snipers Pro Mod is a 4v4 StarCraft 2 arcade game that reflects the old Snipers UMS map from Brood War. Using a ghost and a one-hit kill system, 2 teams square off in an arena-style capture-the-flag game for 12 minutes. There are multiple classes in the game that give different abilities with different situational advantages. Bear in mind, all classes do not have the ability to attack move. In order to kill, you have to attack select your opponent's ghost or else risk moving by your opponent without shooting. The first team to capture 3 flags or have the highest point total by the end of the timer will be declared the winners.
So Grubby, it seems like the odds are kind of stacked against you because you guys will have problems communicating, but people seem to have a lot of faith in your teammates. How do you think your team's going to do?
Well, I think it's going to be just fine if we can explain the basic winning conditions. I think this game is about learning quickly because none of us have ever seen anyone play this and most of us have not played a game out decently. So learning fast is going to be key. And since MVP and ST are both top players and tournament winning champions, GSL winning champions, I think they're going to do just fine.
I think they can deal well with pressure, and you never know because they're 2 Koreans, they might actually work really well together in small packs. So I think you guys can surprise people.
Yeah, maybe they'll be behind enemy lines together, surviving on nothing but bread and brackish water. Yeah, I think they'll do fine. I'll be concerned with trying to carry my own weight.
I'm sure you'll do fine. Well, good luck, Grubby.
Thanks.
Okay, so Nesty and MVP have never played this game, and the game's also in English, so they don't know the rules yet. And they're now discovering for the first time what it's like to micro a ghost for some of these players. Nesty plays Zerg, so. Come on over, come on. Come see. It's like, this is what it's like to play a unit with range. Wait, I was told that this game was in English only, but there's Korean everywhere. Well, that's not a true handicap. That doesn't even out the odds. So what are you telling Nesty about this game?
Sorry.
Oh.
Does Nesty know about the items? He knows? Okay, perfect.
Haswabs, how do you feel about what's your confidence level in your Korean teammates?
It's pretty high. I just explained them what exactly is important on this map. That you can only shoot when you attack move onto the enemy ghost. And I explained them what items are important. I showed them the scanner sweep so they can reveal an area. I think that's the most important things, and then it's just like team play and a bit coordination that you have some smart movement on the map.
Did you know that MVP is also a very, very good MOBA player as well?
I saw him playing a little bit of League of Legends from time to time, but I didn't know how good he is, so yeah, let's see.
I heard he logged onto League of Legends one day just to beat Marine King in solo queue, and then went back to StarCraft 2.
That's a good story.
Our players are completing their final preparations for the Snipers Pro Mod competition. Very intense, mood-filling the arena.
And it's mainly, I don't want to brag, but it's mainly your team that's still learning the basics. My team has been a Sniper Pro Mod special elite team for the past, well, let's say 15 minutes at least. And I think they're going to give your team a good beating.
I have to kindly disagree. We've got the Koreans just getting their grasp of this, but little do you know, outside of the magic of off racing, there was one who trained with the Snipers Pro Mod. He in fact became so good at it, he got snipe nerfed in the real game of StarCraft 2. MVP will take much blood over your team.
I very much doubt that. I actually played the game a bit with my own players, and I talked with them. I tried to see what was in their head. I really wanted to know what's up, what their problems are, how they feel, and I think Hydra is one of the most confident guys I've ever met, and if you have a confident guy like him as your captain, I think your team can't lose anymore. You see, they're sitting together, they're talking together, thinking of strategies. Select still really trying to improve his mechanics last minute, and yeah, it's just looking great.
Well, it will certainly be an interesting match, to say the least, as far as the kind of tactics that we might see from the players. The cool thing about this Snipers Pro Mod, the players could have little squadron fights. I kind of like the idea, the potential for the guerrilla tactics as well, or will we have an all-out assault? How does it really? How would you say it meshes in with the player personality?
Well, the player personalities, I would say, if we take a look at our players, we have my team consists of Stefano, Wydra, Soccer, and I gotta cheat now, Select as well. So mainly players with perfect control, and well, we've got the best forerunner, maybe the best forerunner there ever was. So. I think we're gonna see some long games, some good strategic decisions, and maybe not the top-notch mechanics, but we do have the mind behind it, and that's important.
We've got some interesting words coming out of our teams. They've decided on some names that represent the hard-earned values of their new friendships and how they want to approach this Snipers Pro Mod competition.
Yeah, really the core values and their morals as a person really shine through in picking the name of the team, and my team went for Team Special Forces. So we take a look at them right now. Wydra, Stefano, Soccer, and of course Select, Team Special Forces, and I think they have a very good shot at taking this. Just preparing, talking the last strategy, and yeah, it's looking bright for my team. Why don't you share with everyone what your team is called?
Well, our highly esteemed moral team consisting of Grubby, Haswabs, MVP, and Nesty, some of the characters with the utmost character in their communities. They are the eSport Gangsters. You know, just named after all of the charitable work that they do and the positive effect that they have on complete strangers that interact with them in their lives.
Yeah, I can imagine this name really represents them well. But for the game itself, I'm really feeling a tense atmosphere, way more than yesterday, where everyone's really working together as a team, and all of them actually are sitting together now. Yesterday there were still small groups being formed left and right, but now everyone's sitting together, really trying to get the thinking going. And you see now Wydra still talking to Zocca, Stefano probably listening in as well, and yeah, I'm just really feeling it.
Yeah, it's a great dynamic that we're moving on to this 4 versus 4 format. All of the players able to participate. Thankfully, some of the barriers being helped a little bit, having the Koreans on the same team as well.
Yeah, and I think we're gonna go into the first game right now, and it's gonna be exciting. So stay tuned.
Seems we're loading into our first match of Snipers Pro Mod for tonight's Fight Night Arcade Edition. And you can see pretty much already begun, Harson.
Yeah, it's pretty much already begun. It's gonna be Team Special Forces against the not so well known yet eSports Gangsters. Team Special Forces, of course, one of the top teams in the scene right now, or at least in this studio. I would definitely call them top 2.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the eSports Gangsters, of course, like you said, a little bit less known, but wow, first blood actually taken by Haswabs over Grubby. So we're seeing a pretty aggressive start here. So between both of these games. I kind of like this, the straight up fight. Neither of them even approaching the objective, just right on head to head at the very beginning. And it looks like we've got a pretty early lead here for Red Team, picking up a lot of kills.
Yeah, this is looking very good. Nesty might go in to capture the flag, but being chased by Wydra. Oh! Nesty actually gets Wydra. This isn't looking all too good for the Special Forces. However, here comes the scout from Select, controlling it well, doesn't want it to die, of course. We're seeing some flanking action going on right now. Soccer coming from the bottom and Select from the top. Oh, hiding under the trees. That's a very smart move.
Using those guerrilla tactics, Grubby steps forward, gets the snipe off pick though. Sake managing to help them push them back, losing a little bit of that ground. MVP just holding out, waiting for the respawns of his teammates by those trees. And we're kind of seeing, I like this, the Special Forces waiting in the dark, kind of using these trees to their advantage, but it seems like it's been pretty even in the trade so far. No one's been able to really get too close to that flag since Nesty got pushed back.
Yeah, exactly. Select doing very well, keeping his scout alive still, and we see this scout being very helpful as well as those drones, of course, spotting for you. They are invisible and they are detectors as well. So if there's 2 of those drones next to each other, you're actually able to see something. So if we take a look at the score, it's 8-9, very close right now.
It's practically dead even. I make a great point. Blue team's been making great use of those observers in the center of the map to see what's going on. It's been even trades. There's a scan. They take out the initial observer in the field, picking up the energy pack so they can continue to use those abilities, but it's been very, very close so far.
Yeah, and we still see 1 or 2 drones out on the map. I'm not sure who they belong to. I think, yeah, there we go. They find one more drone actually. Very well done. Here comes Select again. Once again with this scout being very annoying, seeing everything, and it's just great control overall. Hiding behind trees, slowly but surely moving, and they're gonna make themselves visible right now under this little drone that MVP plays. Oh, great snipe by Hasuops.
Steps out from under the shadows, taking a bit of an ambush, really. And Red Team, though, managing to actually step in a little bit of trap of their own. Looks like we have Stefano picking on a double kill, moving right on forward and grabbing all that energy. It's really nice, but Blue Team's still down 1 point. This game can still really go anywhere.
Yeah, it can, and the scout, this scout keeps on being, I think this actually is Stefano's scout, will get sniped by MVP, but that doesn't give any points at all. Stefano being very tricky, hiding behind those trees. Here comes Select Scout once again, saw Hasuops going a
see the intensity.
Nice snipe by Hasu. Whoa! Double snipe by Hasu, gets one more kill. MVP does it once again as well, and it's very sad to say, but I think the Red Team is taking a small lead right now, getting quite a few snipes after each other.
The esports gangsters are laundering in that energy for all those abilities, man. This has been a pretty solid game for the Red Team, I'd have to say. But neither team's really been able to cross that middle field. We don't have a clear leader yet. Red Team, the gangsters have all grouped up on the east side. They're moving around. They have a drone up there. That gets picked off, though. There's still a drone in the center of the map for the Blue Team. Not eliminated just yet. There it is. And Select and Stefan both get picked up. So now we have 4 players moving. It's a 4 versus 1. Grabs him in the top. There's only 1 left now as they're moving towards the flag. There's nobody here to defend this.
There's nobody here to defend. There's only 2 players respawn so far. 3rd player respawns, 4 players respawn. And of course, when you have the flag, you're going a lot slower. But
Nesty's got the flag gangster on the retreat, trying to pick up that contraband crossing that. Sake gets the kill, and the flag just laying out there waiting to be returned.
Stefano being sniped as well. How many people are left for Team Special Forces? There's only 1 left, and it's Wydra. Will he be able to do it? Yes, he snipes the flag carrier. Grubby cloaks and grabs the flag himself. Great plays by Grubby right there.
Stepping over MVP's corpse to pick it up. Hassob's Nesty coming in with the defense. They got the scout running out. Sake's coming in from the north with that observer. They know exactly where it's coming from, and Grubby's going to take the first flag for the esports gangsters. 1 point, 1 flag on the board. Only 2 flags remaining to take that.
And this flag gives 10 points as well. So even if the time runs out with only 1 flag, you see they build up a gigantic lead. 38 against 20 in the favor of the esports gangsters, and I must say they're showing some pretty solid snipers.
Yeah, it's been great control really from both teams, but that flag gives the huge edge. Hassob's trying to use his scout. There was Stefano hiding. White Raw still waiting in the trees up north, but it looks like everyone's kind of spread out at this moment. We don't have any 2 big groups. Stefano's sending his scout and trying to get a beat on the location. Nesty picks that off. Playing in a pretty defensive position, 3 of them up top, moving closer towards center. It looks like we're going to have just a full engagement between everybody here.
Yeah, and here we go. Select cloaking up, gets 1 kill, gets sniped himself. Nice cloak by Nesty as well. Blink by Hasu for the kill. And that was a 4 against 2 trade, I do believe. So the Red Team once again getting the better end of this draw.
Yeah, it's just been really going. The momentum ever since they picked up that first big win in the center of the field. Red Team has been snowballing this. And the Special Forces, they're having a hard time with 2 players sitting defensively. White Raw and Stefano now Select. They're getting ready to move out, but they're being very cautious protecting that flag.
Yeah, and here comes White Raw, goes in for the snipe on the scout, and will he be able to snipe Hasu? No. Yes, Select with a great snipe, and that's what we like to see from the Special Forces. Suck on that, Nate. I mean, great play there from my team, of course.
And Grubby comes in with a double kill. White Raw finishing him off, though. MVP up top gets picked off by Stefano. And we're seeing a pretty low player count. Nesty's got to slow the advance. Picks off Stefano. He's moving in. White Raw's going to grab the flag. He's got 2 men to stop him, though. Hassob's coming up. Picks him off.
That felt a bit like a suicide move from White Raw. He knew there was no way he was going to get it.
You can tell the look on his face. He knows it was a suicide mission. Not too much. But they got to take some risks. The Special Forces need to go outside protocol if they want to bring this game back. 26-46. Hassob's with the patrol scout, just trying to see who moves through the trees. Not having a beat on Select, though. He's trying to just slink on through.
Yeah, so here comes the scout of Select scout, snipes Hasu's scout. So the map control kind of going back to blue.
Oh, the whole red team, the esports gangsters trying to slink on through the south side. The blue team, the special forces in the northeast, basically trading for each other's flags. Haswabs picks it up. Select's trying to run in for the snipe, gets grabbed by Nesty. Who will come out next? Well, he's got a hallucination out there, just trying to a decoy play. Grabs the next kill on White Raw. Stefano takes out Grubby, but it looks like red team's got a huge lead, potentially about to pick up their second flag. He's seeing Nesty's cheering. He's ready to rock and grab that second point. And it doesn't look like there's anyone in blue. Special forces have failed their mission so far.
Yeah, it's not going well. The gangsters are winning.
He can't go all the way.
And it's 2-0 in flags.
And 2-0 in flags.
And another 10 points in total, 20 points because of those flags. And take a look at the score, 27 against 60, doubling the points. So I feel like the only way for the blue team to get this back is to take all 3 flags. I don't think they're gonna win with points anymore. It seems close to impossible.
Yeah, and already the team just getting swept up. Select's down, White Raw's down. They're continuing to advance. Does also grab Saki, kills the decoy. Select's one of the last men standing. He's taken out. Stefano needs to hold the fort. Gets Nesty, but MVP's gonna run in and grab yet another flag. He's got Grubby here to back him up as well.
But nice snipe by White Raw. Grubby takes down White Raw, however, goes for the flag. Will his team be able to defend him properly? No, they won't be. That was a very, very good snipe by Sokka, just saving the flag, being sure that they don't outright lose the game. However, 3 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock left, and being down more than 30 points. This isn't looking good for Special Forces at all.
Yeah, the esports gangsters look like they're gonna get away with this one. Saki and White Raw sneaking up their top right. Haswabs don't have any of it. Scores the double kill, grabs that energy, and now MVP, Grubby, and Hasu both moving up. Looks like we still have the other two sitting in the center of the map. Select waiting in the trees, picks up a nice kill, but Haswabs grabs him as well.
And Hasu's favorite move definitely is this blink play. He teleports forward maybe 4 or 5 centimeters, and then boom, goes in for the kill. And you almost always miss your aim when you're trying to click on your opponent, and just great play by Hasu.
And ST on the retreat. Hasu comes in, scores the assist to save him. Grubby's moving forward, and we can see actually the MVP tab. Hasu pretty much leading this game, taking the flags, taking so many kills, and utilizing that fantastic blink play. He's a true esports gangster, it seems.
Yeah, and he seems to be a bit of the leader, the captain of the team as well, giving the orders.
Mafioso.
Yeah, real mafioso, showing the special forces what up. And yeah, I'm really feeling for my own team.
Grubby's got the flag. He's taking it halfway back. Nesty's trying to cover him. We have Select's chasing with his scout as well, running through the trees. Nesty, though, Astrobs actually picks up 2 kills running back. MVP managing, and Grubby's going in through the north. He slipped away. MVP's waiting to cover him. Select needs to come in and get this kill. Can he get it? Gets MVP. Oh, makes it to the target point. And game number 1 will go to the esports gangsters.
Well, all we can say is the first game is always a bit of a warm-up game for the Special Forces. They aren't as sharp as they will be in the upcoming games, I can promise you that. And, well, we saw some great action. I must say, very close last few seconds as well, because Select used the shield on his scout to see, or the shield on his Spectre. That's one of the abilities that the Spectre had. He can use shield and tank, I believe, 2 shots and then it's gone. So he got sniped once by MVP, but it didn't do him anything. Killed MVP, but then Grubby was just a little bit too quick.
It was a great play by Grubby to go in from the top side. He didn't try to take the straight route, otherwise Select might have been able to catch him. So it was just good the whole way through.
Select, what happened that game?
I don't know, it's pretty hard. they're not bad, but it's, you know, we just let them win first game. So yeah, we're gonna win 3-1 like we said.
Make them feel good about themselves, yeah? Now, Taka, you said that you were trying to be too fancy, so you're going to simplify it down?
Not too fancy, too offensive. I think we just need to sit and wait.
The Protoss approach.
Yeah, Counter-Strike approach, I'd say.
All right, well, good luck next round. Hasu, you were the MVP of last round according to the statistics because you captured the most points for your team with triple kills. How do you feel?
Well, pretty good. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed playing it. But yeah, my teammates really helped me out as well. It's a team game, so I'm happy, but I'm just very happy that we won the first map.
I think people severely underestimated the Koreans, but Grubby also played really well with 2 flag captures. What was going through your mind as you were running these reconnaissance missions?
Protect me, please! And I did great.
Well, good luck in the next round, guys.
All right, guys, let's take in the first match. The Esports Gangsters are up 1-0. But before we get into our next Snipers Pro Mod game, we're going to cut to a quick commercial. Don't go anywhere. You're watching ESGN TV's Fight Night.
Stay tuned for more Fight Night.
Did you know Frodan was Employee of the Month in December of 1996 at Circuit City? Fight Night.
You wanna start something? Fight night.
Fight night, bitches.